Welcome to your magical moon message. This is the peace dealer. The moon is in Pisces and the sun is in Scorpio. The fifth house full expression, creative Leo signature expression of the moon that will be conjuncting Jupiter and Neptune will make you receptive to the most divine and final level of this evolution as part of the transformative equation of this breakthrough. Stay tuned, because this magic moon message is definitely one for the books. Everything about Pisces has to do with the abstract, metaphysical, opposite to this condensed 3D reality evidenced through Virgo that enables us to experience this projection that comes from your inner world. Everyone has a reality. Everyone is the god of their reality. And everyone tunes into that one true God, infinity of consciousness that connects and expresses itself through everything. And so you are understanding the supernatural mechanics and dynamics with which, now that you have transformed at a deeper level in alignment with the eclipse, the depth of your soul and consciousness, the knowledge of your abilities and the energy you're harnessing through Aquarius is now going to be applied through this creativity. The science of the fourth house is comfort. So fourth house and IC placements is what makes you feel comfortable. Taurus risings with Leo ICs, when they're at their home, they're comfortable to be like Leo, versus when they're outdoors, they're more reserved. This is different from the Leo, who their IC is Scorpio, so when they're at their home, they're their most freaky and intense. The IC is who you are when you are in a comfortable home environment. Cancer is a classic example of this. Cancer be fooling y'all. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio be fooling y'all, making you think they're timid. Oh, I don't like to talk a lot. That's a lie. Water signs talk more than air signs. They just have to be comfortable. When you put Cancer in a comfortable habitat, they turn into Libra, bro. When you put Pisces in a comfortable habitat and they're comfortable, they turn into Gemini. These motherfuckers will never shut the fuck up. You think Gemini talks a lot? Put Pisces in their fourth house. So this fourth house quality of Scorpio brought out with this comfort total knowledge. Classic Scorpio shit. Once Scorpio is comfortable with you, they reveal everything. And it's like, whoa, you knew all that shit, whoa. And then they ghost you until it's time to meet you again, usually when you're ready to die. Other than that, now that you have the foundation of this comfort, the fourth house comfort provides the foundation for you and your inner child to creatively express itself. If you didn't have that comfort in the fourth and the confidence and value in the second house, you wouldn't have the courage to express your creativity, because you wouldn't feel comfortable enough to bear these vulnerable facets of yourself. So first, the fourth house transits build the bricks upon which we can catapult through the fifth and integrate that in the sixth and complete it with the full moon. This integration facet of this new moon in Scorpio activation is integrating the advanced knowledge of this pure wisdom that is the vehicle and mechanic to induce more extremely intense supernatural phenomena. And the sextile that Pluto in Capricorn is going to make, okay, it's the real deal, baby. I'm the real deal, baby. I'm going to talk about that in a bit. The sextile that Pluto is going to make with the sun in Scorpio and the moon in Pisces with the moon in Taurus is going to be the unconventional and extraordinary grounding to make real sense of these supernatural dynamics as they are happening, so that you can induce direct action to further step into this transformation. This is going to be a Twilight Zone-esque chapter, and the moon in Pisces is effectively a portal preparing you for war and chaos once it goes into Aries, and we begin the integration leading into the full moon. This full moon's going to be heavy. So, you want to be as fish-tarded as possible. You want to remember that circumstances do not matter. Your 3D circumstances do not matter. And everything that you wish for is literally within you. So the moon on Pisces is giving you a divine understanding, moon in Pisces, with Neptune and Jupiter, of how your capability of imagining and holding space with this inner universe that enables you to create with your imagination the situations and experiences you want will enable you to fully express the depth of your pure energy through this transcendent and divine ascension and evolution with Jupiter, of how much more psychic and magical you are. So after understanding all of this, a transit like this is transforming and recognizing that you have, your abilities have reached a supernatural level, and the moon in Aquarius gave you advanced knowledge of how to understand this next level of ability. And now that you understand it in a way you didn't before, now you can fully express the extent of your full talent. So the 5th house transit pushes you to go to the max of what you are capable of creatively expressing. I just have to explain this in a special way because Pisces and Scorpio, especially as a vibration together, this is the vibration of divine purity. And it's a supernatural essence of transformation that will kind of induce anime-like transformation sequences. Everything about the 5th house aspects bring in an element of the godlike. So basically, the wisdom and psychological depth of Scorpio will give you a profound awareness of your understanding of these supernatural dynamics that will make more sense than they've ever made sense. Like many of you are having uncharacteristic or seemingly random reactions emotionally to things that you can't see physically. And so at an isolated experience, it looks like you're just reacting to nothing, but you're not, because separation is an illusion. And so everything has a sequence in its connectivity, even if non-locally you're not there with them. Quantum mechanics has proven this with this non-local experiment that shows that atoms or electrons react to each other even if they're not in the same physical space. This works energetically with your intent as your thoughts project your frequency of your soul wavelength. So they're going to be, with Jupiter, the next level of understanding with Neptune and Jupiter in the 3rd decan of the final nature and level of the height of your capability to harness your most supernatural divine self. Listen to what the moon reveals to you, okay? Because it's not only going to be mind-blowing, but it's effectively going to lift you up out of the 3D traps and nonsense that dark wizards, through fake scientific experts, brainwash generations of you to believe that the circumstances in your 3D matter. The outcome of situations you want exist within you. You have to tune into that feeling, resonate at that frequency, and then the reality around you will resonate with that frequency. So you have to read between the lines and be discerning in the microaggressive split-second moments that people attempt to indirectly or directly uplift you out of that vibration. This is now resistance, and you cannot manifest what you want without resistance. Meet that resistance and put it in its place, and remind it that their external insight has nothing on your internal truth and knowledge. That's what you're projecting out. And this is going to reveal manipulative forces who lose leverage once you take your power back like that. It's also going to reveal the heightened quality of your supernatural abilities, hence the creative 5th house notion of you having fun with this. So this is going to help you understand supernatural dynamics that don't have a linear explanation. Case in point, as dumb as shit trends on the internet, okay, you have people like me, because I'm not the only one, doing God level type crazy shit that with the disillusionment and desensitization of how people are just kind of distracted, as well as suppression of information. I'm using myself as an example because just like I've done this, you have something in your personal life on this level that you've done. This parapsychological experiment I've been running, where for 3 weeks in a row, I have not missed at all, is not just so that I can be on fucking social media predicting shit for entertainment. This is my hand in the revolution because I'm single-handedly proving that everything that your scientists have ever told you about psychic ability and it being fake is false. Otherwise, how can you explain the fact that for the second week in a row, I'm about to be 4 and 5, if not 5 and 5. I predicted that there would be a data leak, a celebrity would get murdered that wasn't A-list, Elon Musk will drop a major bomb, nuclear weapons will be tested and used in warfare, and there's going to be a surprise presidential announcement. When I did this 2 weeks ago, and I said that Kanye would drop a bomb, Kamala Harris would make her move, 2 celebrities would die, 1 relevant, not as relevant, you know, the week Robbie Coltrane and Angela Lansing died, and then also warnings of war. All of those came true within the first 2 days, and people saw that. And now I'm doing it again, and it's coming true again, and people are seeing that. And so this is disrupting, in a collective sense, a lot of myths, just like you are. Some of you are breaking ceilings in fields that you were told every step of the way, you can't get that position. You can't get that position. And now you're like, I got that position, bitch. What's up? Okay, so this is where, if you take the whole notion, that's why I passed by the real deal sign. I'm psychic. And if you've been watching my channel, like people who might start to see this right now might be like, oh wow, when did you start predicting stuff right? If you've been watching me since 2014, I've been doing this my whole career. I've never missed. To ask any day one. Candace, I do a podcast with Candace, our entire 2 seasons we never missed. This is a movement. The purpose of this parapsychological experiment isn't to give in to this myth of spiritual narcissism and elitism that I am a god and I can predict these things. No, the fact that I am crazily accurate right now, because let's just be real. Who got murdered last week? Who got murdered 2 weeks ago? But the week I say someone's gonna get murdered and they not A-list, someone got murdered. Let's wake up, y'all. The fact that I'm doing this means that you can't do it, means that you're not going to do it, means that you didn't do it. It means that you are always doing this. The fact that I am undefeated right now, the fact that I am predicting the shit out of this means that you do this. Every single person does this. So why are we being told that this isn't possible? Welcome to the revolution, where just like I'm showing, see now I'm showing the supernatural abilities. I was showing it before when I was giving tarot card readings that were accurate, but people didn't take it serious until I said, oh, okay, this person's gonna die, that person's gonna die, and it started to happen, okay? This is you taking to the next level your ability in ways that is going to take on a whole nother level how you now integrate these experiences. And so it's the Piscean element that will now help you understand these supernatural mechanics that seem mystical, but all this psychic shit I'm doing actually has more basis in science than anything that is mystical or magic. It's just the science you're being taught is bullshit, and you're living proof of that. So other than that, I hope you enjoy this transit. Embrace what your subconscious will reveal through this divine channel, and be prepared to accept synchronicities and signs that won't align exactly with 3D, but it's okay, because you know that the 3D outside circumstances don't matter. So the signs that you see that align to what you feel inside, follow that. Feel this whole transit as if your wishes come true, and intensify that, Godspeed.